Hiya, and welcome back to Modern Herbalist. So I'm just going to do some pruning now, since over autumn winter some of my plants got a bit browned and a bit shabby looking, and I'm just going to cut some of this back to encourage them to focus on the healthy growth over winter and best preserve their energies, because everything's kind of in survival mode, and we don't want it to be investing energy in weak or dead parts of the plant, especially over winter when energy is going to be scarce and needed, much needed. So I'm just going to prune a lot of this back. As you can see, this is not in the best condition, this spearmint, and some of these have developed. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. There's a few sort of dark spots on this, stuff like this. I'm just going to cut all of this away completely. Yeah, I mean that's not good, is it? So I want to get rid of anything like this. So there's just healthy plant left, and there should now just be healthy plant left on that little one. That's my spearmint cutting over there. Now turning to my larger spearmint plant. Again, also a lot to cut away from this, to be honest. I actually think I'm going to be quite aggressive here and cut all of this off, because this is not in the best condition. This thing is over autumn and winter. I mentioned this in my previous video, but over autumn and winter, during the building works at my house, I was basically not able to get outside and tend to all of my plants. And there were some periods where there was really heavy rainfall, and I wasn't able to drain the pots. And I think it might have developed a bit of a fungal infestation or something during when the pots were really waterlogged and soggy and sodden. So that's what I think's going on here. I'm just going to cut basically all of this nasty stuff away completely. Look at this one. Anything like this, just cut it straight off. I'm only leaving the healthy parts of the plant. Because we absolutely do not need it to be investing in any of that, especially over winter. I'm gonna cut this off. Yeah. So this was very much needed. I'm actually going to stop there, not because there's not more to do, but because I don't want to take too much off the plant at any one time, right? Because that can really stress it. So I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll probably do some more later. So turning to the Cola Artemisia plant, this one, I don't think there's no fungal issue or anything like this, but I think it's just experiencing normal seasonal dieback. This thing during winter, I've read up on it, and it's expected to die back during the winter, especially in a relatively cold climate like England. So I think this is normal. It's not been particularly under or overwatered, so I think this is just seasonal dieback. But I'm going to cut a lot of this back anyway, so I'm just going to remove as much of the brown stuff as possible. I'm going to be quite aggressive here and just cut the top off there, because a lot of this, it just doesn't need to be investing in at all, to be honest. gonna cut the top off here as well. There's a lot of just undesirable plant material there. Again, I don't want to stress it too much, so I think I might actually, I think I might leave it there for now. So all of these should be, you know, looking slightly less scraggly than when we started, but there is still more to do. If I can just take my phone out of the stand for a minute. So, looking a bit better. This is all the junk I took away, by the way. Yeah, look at that. All this just brown, unneeded stuff. I'm thinking, by the way, I want to set up a maybe a compost bin or something like this in the garden. I haven't got one of these right now, but I think it would be just logical to find some use for this and maybe just compost it and something like that. So that's something to think about for later, because again, I do want to try to be efficient and use everything, and if this can be used for compost, that could be good. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure exactly if the process composting involves, but anyway, something to think about, right? So, you know, still not looking great, but cut away some of the shabbiness. Same here. And this one was looking great, so. The oreganos, I don't think there's anything to prune off, really. Look at this one. Quite an interesting shape there. This one as well, it's just doing fine. They're not really in, again, not really in growth mode over winter, but doing okay. Doing okay. So I'm just gonna prune the ones outside now. Hiya. So I just came to do the pruning outdoors, and basically everything's all right, to be honest. Like these thymes and lavender, they're perfectly fine. They don't really, there's nothing really to do with them. This lemon balm's okay. I took a bit of the sort of browned and blackened stuff off of it, but mostly it's doing okay. But then you never guess what I found. So I found that this has happened. Yeah, we have a bit of frost and looks like even a bit of snow, a little bit of touch of snow. So this is the first I've seen of this winter, and I'll be honest, I was not expecting this, and not this early actually. So it looks like we're going to be in for a really, really cold winter. This was kind of unexpected, and because this has kind of taken me by surprise, I might have to do some work on this, perhaps a bit of mulching around the base of some of these plants. Again, I'm not sure if this peppermint is going to like this too much. These sort of few remaining shoots here now being kind of coated in snow, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so perhaps the next thing to think about is some more serious winter preparations for the outdoors, because yeah, this kind of took me by surprise. So something to think about for the next video, right? Okay, take care folks, and I'll see you later.